Welcome everybody, Jason Basin here, and today I'm gonna tell you the story of the house music in 1990. 1990, the 80s were over and there was a new year, the first year, 1990. In 88 and 89, Belgium was the center of the world with the new beat. A lot of great releases, a new style, even Prince. There is the rumor that Prince came to Belgium to see how new beat was made, and he returned to America, and then he made Bad Dance. And if you listen very well to Bad Dance from the Batman film, you hear new beat music. You hear that he has listened very well to the Belgian new beat. So I collected also already last weekend. I searched for all my records I could find from the 90s. I have now today I've put them all together by country. So I'm gonna show you the first record. The first record is from Holland, from the Netherlands. I must say, in 1990 they came up with some very good records. Our friends in the north of Belgium, in the Netherlands. This is D-Shake and Ja, a great club classic. Then we have D-Shake with the Techno Trance remix. Techno Trance was on the B-side of this Ja. Then we have a great track made by Eric Cycle, House of Venus, Dish and Tell. Really one of my all-time favorite house music tracks, and also one of my all favorite house music tracks is Grey House. Also, I thought it was from England. No, it's from Holland, from the Netherlands. Grey House. New beats the house and skip to this. Then we come to Belgium. This is Frank de Wulf, a man that made a lot of music around this time, 1990. This is a maxi from his project The B-Sides. We have here There Ain't Nobody, Electrain, Compression, Reforced, and just another 909 beat. I think Electrain is a remix of this one, Frank de Wulf. Frank de Wulf has also his hand in this nice record. It's, let's say it's a remix. The original hard up version came from other producers. Came from producers Gordon, Johnson and Hughes, and it was redone by Frank de Wulf, hard up, really nice. Then also a Belgian project. I thought it was from England or America. No, from Belgium. Atmosphere, and Jan van den Berg was behind it. There is also that other producer, his name escapes me, I saw it today, but also he was a big name in the new beat. Atmosphere. In 1990 also the Atmosphere remixes by Justin Strauss, two times here, Atmosphere featuring Maybe. Also from Belgium, my good friend Patrick de Meyer made this wonderful house record, Black Kiss featuring Sherita, Jump on the Floor. It was a wink of an eye to, of course, to pump up the jam, but this track is certainly as good as Pump Up the Jam. Then we have the Flemish house group Plaza. They made this compilation, their full LP. On this we have Yoyo, Oh, Then also from Belgium, also history of house. This is a track, Cold Sensation Liquid Empire, who made this. This was made by Jeff Hype and Pat Crimson. So Patrick Klaas and Pat Crimson from Two Fabiola was behind it. We know down 1990. Then a record that was very popular on RNS Records, also here from Belgium. It was made by 4 people. Renaat van de Papeliere worked on it, the chief of RNS Records. We had Olivier Peters, the DJ in Boccaccio, legendary Boccaccio. Olivier Peters, also a music maker. We had CJ Boland, the well-known music maker. And there was also Gaëtan Bouvy. With those 4 people made this great track, Do That Dance. The Project, under the name The Project. Check it out on the internet, really nice, done, and also from 1990. One of the records that you heard a lot in 1990. Then we go to Italy. You see already here the Italian flag, the Beat Club Records label. This is FBI Project Rich in Paradise. Going back to my roots. A track that has been remixed a lot of times. Also from Italy, this one, Digital Boys, featuring Cool the Suck. Coco, you can find it, and you find, of course, the first track, Techno Dance to the House. The track that was a lot in the clubs, you heard it a lot, was a big hit from the Digital Boys. Then, if I did good research, we have High Power with Simba Groove and Cult of Snap. But I said to myself, Cult of Snap, that's a track from Snap. Then I searched Snap, but it didn't sound. I didn't hear the version. I said, who is it? So it was, later on I found it was High Power. If I search well, they come from Italy. Correct me if I'm wrong. High Power, and they did so a cover of this Snap song, Cult of Snap. Then we go to England. We have England and LFO Maxi and the LFO remix. Then we have also remixes of Yazoo. One mix, the Aggressive Altitude mix by Youth from Killing Joke. We have also Deadline mix by François Kevorkian and Madhouse mix by Paul Dakeim. It came out in 1990. Then we go to America, but this is on the Belgian label RNS Records, José Sheena. I found out that José Sheena made also a track, Fly Tetas, and the people of how do they call in the UB times, they made also a cover of Fly Tetas, of was it just the other way round, that José Sheena made a cover of their track, but I think they made a cover of Fly Tetas of José Sheena. I lost the name of that new beat group. In it were Geert de Wolf and Dimitri Lambrecht, of course. PLB System. PLB System had Maxi Fly Tetas. Then also from America, Ted Robinson and his nice track Party Children. I wrote on the internet he is a blues singer, Ted Robinson, but in his early days he has also known, so his house period, he made this Party Children. Then house music became big with big superstars in 1990. We have here the album of Mr. Lee, Get Busy. It sold 1 million copies. I have read it recently. So a big success in America and also outside America. Mr. Lee, Get Busy. Then a record I found in a second-hand shop, and it's also from 1990. Its frequency, behind it is Orlando Varn. He is a known American producer, and he made this track in 1990, Hey Hey Hey. Really nice track. Check it out if you find it on YouTube. Then also we have Race featuring Lady G and the Secretary. All for Love, Break for Love, 1990. Break for Love, as I read, is seen as one of the greatest house tracks ever. So it's indeed a very nice song. And we come to the last record of 1990. It's in fact, the record was released in 1990 on Telstar Records, the Ultimate Megamix, but it features a lot of tracks from before 1990. On this records we have Petra and Co. from Belgium, here from Flanders, in the English version Just Let Go. We have also High Tech 3, Spin That Wheel, featuring Ye Kid K. Ye Kid K, the original singer of Pump Up the Jam. A lot of people just until now they think Felly, the African lady, sung Pump Up the Jam, has recorded Pump Up the Jam. No, it was Ye Kid K. Felly was just the image, of Technotronic at that time of Pump Up the Jam, but the real singer was Ye Kid K. Afterwards Ye Kid K would come on the forefront with later songs of Technotronic, and I'm very happy for that. I think her name is Kamosi. I saw in the newspaper she has now a place, I think it's in Antwerp, that's named Kamosi Place. So in the honor of Ye Kid K. On this record we find also What Time Is Love from the KLF. I just read a story of the KLF, What Time Is Love. It was originally released in 1988, but it was the record company took it back because it had no success, What Time Is Love, in 1988. But that would change in the following years when it was released again. It let me think on West End Girls of Pet Shop Boys. It was also in the beginning no success, and then it became a success when they re-released it. So very strange, such a good songs, and nobody cared for it, and afterwards they became big hits. Also DJTC said to me that the track of Natural Born DJs, A Good Day, that's another story maybe, but it took some time before it became a hit. It was released in 1995 and it became a hit in 1996. So it took a year before A Good Day rose to the top, let's say. Okay, these were my records from 1990. I hope you liked it, and I will do now a video of my bonsai records. Stay tuned. Bye bye. This was Jason Basin.